Hello there, welcome to Fulcrum the Force. I'm Jim, this is my channel dedicated to everything Star Wars. And my last Temu Lego video did quite well. People seemed to enjoy it, other people didn't enjoy it, but that's okay. I'm happy to have these discussions. What I learned from that is that Mold King is actually quite a decent make. I'm happy to potentially buy more stuff from Mold King in the future, stuff that Lego hasn't made before, which was quite cool. It was nice to find like a different avenue for things. I will, however, say to the people that say that Mold King aren't trying to be Lego and they're trying to be their own thing, really, because it's the same. It's just not got the logo on. It's like making a Nike shoe but removing the tick and saying, "Oh, it's our own design." Let's all be honest. You know, they're trying to get hold of that sweet Lego money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But let's appreciate what it is. So anyway, this video, I decided to go a little bit deeper on this whole fake Lego thing. Someone mentioned in the comments of my first video, this was a good way to get older sets that are now long retired that are crazy prices. And I was like, I didn't think of that. In my head, I'm like, well, I'm only ever going to buy stuff that Lego hasn't made. But there are things that have been made in the past that are now so expensive that you're like, craziness. It's crazy times. So that's what I did. I searched on Temu. Again, people were like, you shouldn't be buying on Temu. Said that in the last video. You can buy from Temu if you want. You don't have to. You have your own thoughts on that, and I'm fine with it. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, they're bad, they're this, they do that, but it's whatever at the moment. Like, we all do whatever we want to do, so let's not worry about what somebody else is doing, and let's just enjoy it. So I went on a further rabbit hole on the whole Temu front and found a set, you've seen it in the thumbnail, that I've been wanting a very long time. This set retired a long time ago. I remember it coming out, but I just couldn't afford it at the time. And now it's in the four figures. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going that crazy with Lego. I'm crazy, but I'm not quite that crazy yet. So I actually found the UCS Imperial Shuttle, which is actually one of my favourite ships in the whole of Star Wars. It's that and the Ghost. Those are like my two favourites. I'm a sucker for things with wings. Like a plane. That's now in the four-figure mark, so I'm not touching that one with a barge pole. But I found this. And this, I've realised, is the next level down from that Mold King set that I got before. So whilst Mold King is his own thing and doing its own thing, this is something completely different. This feels more like the old school leap-in stuff, and I will show you why. So here we go. Here's the instruction booklet. Space Battle. Yeah. So this is a big set. I can't remember exactly how many pieces. It's a lot. I don't even... The thing is, like last time we got that nice Mold King box. Like this time, let me show you. It's just this. It's definitely a step down. Also, there are no numbered bags in this one. So just double checking, it's 2,500 pieces, which is a lot of pieces when the bags aren't numbered. So we've got this. We've got four bags, no numbers, 2,500 pieces. This is gonna be a mission to make this. Because essentially what you're going to have to do, or what I'm going to have to do, is take every piece out of all of the bags, all 2,500 pieces, and just sit there and try and build this. It's got 50 steps, which seems very low. No, it's not got 50 steps. How have they done this? It jumps all over the place. So all those... Okay, so it does seem to have... It's all split up into... Maybe these are by bags. I don't know. You're learning this just at the same time as I am. Maybe these are the bags and they're doing it step by step in like singular bags, which I guess we'll find out. And you'll find out because at the end of this video, this will be built and I'll tell you how it all is. But yeah, so 2,500 pieces. This does come, unlike the other one, this does come with minifigs. I suppose on the other one, we had those little statues that were minifigs, which were quite cool. But these minifigs look a touch off. I'm not going to lie. Let me see if I can show you. There's Luke's face. I do hope that's showing up. It's okay. It's just it feels very fake. So once again, it's going to be a case of let's see how these bricks go together. Whether they're, I mean, because the Mold Kings one was very, very tight to the point of too tight. I wonder if these are going to be okay. If they're going to be too tight again, or if they're going to be loose. But this is going to be a big set when it's finished, and I think this is a great way. At the moment, I think this is a great way to get some of those older sets that are retired. But this is a way to have this as a display model in my collection. So, yeah. So join me in a sec when it's all been built. So it's been a couple of weeks and I have finished the build. And I have to say, this is probably one of the toughest builds I've ever done. Now, I'm not any kind of Lego noob. Like I said, I've got over 120 sets. You know, I've been building Lego for years. So I know how to build Lego relatively quickly as well. But the fact that there were no numbers on these bags, 2,500 pieces, no numbers, basically just had all the pieces spread out and you have to just look for them, made it very, very difficult. I've been told that I was still pretty quick, but it was difficult. So let me show you it. Now, there are also other moments in life where you go, I think I might have gone too far. This is huge. It's so big, it barely fits in frame. So here it is, in all its glory. Huge, massive. The wings, let me see if I can, this is really difficult. This is so cumbersome because it's so big. The wings do kind of flap about when they're like that. It does have landing gear. So when it stood, I'll show you just here. So when it stood, it actually looks pretty good. Like, it looks great. It does come with a stand, which I'll put it on in a second. But it is huge. The wingspan of it, when the wings are like undone, is next level. So what I'll do is I will show you like it all works as it should. This opens up. You've got the minifigs inside. Let me show you. It's very difficult because it's so big. But yeah, look, as you can see, you got the minifigs in there. Luke, Vader, the 2 Imperial officers. There is actually a Stormtrooper as well. They're fine. The minifigs are fine. Let me grab Luke out for you so you can have a quick look. The face printing isn't the best. Very blocky. But you know what? Like on display with him in the cockpit and that, actually not bad. I'm very impressed with this set. Very impressed indeed. I did do a little bit more research into the set itself, because it is the instructions I was using are Lego instructions. So this is like, unlike people that said in the last one, the Mold King are their own thing, doing their own sets. This is literally just an entire rip-off. Like, they copied Lego's instructions. Every step is exactly as Lego had it in theirs. So it is all just fake Lego made to look like this. But I have to say, it's it's really good. Like, it's really good. Some pieces were a tad loose. Other pieces were quite tight. The precision isn't quite there with it. There's elements that do come off quite easily. But as a rule, I'm very impressed with it. Let me show you what's going on at the back because it's huge. Look. So there you go on the back. So those two things there, as you can see, it's got landing gear there. These two do actually work and let down the wings, like independently, each one individually. And you can actually take these out at the end of it. So if you don't want it sitting there with if you don't want it sitting there with these on, you can just slide them out and they're not there anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unwind both of the wings. I'm going to take the landing gear off, which is actually just a case of doing that. And then it goes on the stand. So I'm going to put it on the stand and you can see it in its all together. And here it is on the stand with the wings folded. As you can see, I mean, it's huge. It's absolutely massive. It's got a UCS sticker there. It still says Space Battle, not Star Wars. But whatever. It is what it is. There's a stormtrooper just there. But yeah, I'm going to attempt to put it just here so you can see it as I'm talking. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see on the stand, it's absolutely ginormous. I don't know exactly how high, but I don't know. That's big. That is big. Someone asked me if it was as big as the Falcon. Now, obviously, it's for sheer mass. It's not as big as the Falcon, the UCS Falcon, but it does take up a lot of space to the point that I don't know where I'm going to display it. I've built it and gone, oh, like I would love to put it in that corner right there. No, won't fit. Just won't fit. I did want a little bit of Lego in my display, so it's like lightsabers and Lego, which is the channel, but this is not the one. It's impressive. Very impressive. Now, I've done some more research, and to buy this a new Lego sealed in box, you're looking at between £1,200 to £1,700, so $2,000. Used, you're looking at around between £500 and £800, so that's still sitting around $900 and $1,000. This cost me between £85 and £90, so just over $100. You can't argue with that price. You know what I mean? Yes, it's fake. If I had the opportunity to get it in Lego, would I buy it? I probably still would. I have to be honest, like, if I could get it for a decent price, I'd still want the official Lego set. But at this point, they're just going further and further up in price. So this is probably the only way that I'm going to be able to afford it anytime soon as a set. So for me, I'm like, you know what? It may be fake. It looks good. It's built the same way. I'm quite happy with it. Now the question is, would I recommend it? Well, if you really, really want this set, but you can't afford to buy the official Lego set, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's a way to get older sets without paying the crazy premium that is on resold Lego sets. But you know, if you're like, I'm only going to buy Lego sets, totally and utterly, yeah, like I said, I would buy this again if I had the opportunity to pick it up for a decent price. But if you're like, I want it, I don't want to spend too much money on it, and I'm okay with it saying Space Battle, then why not? Go ahead. Like, what? It's your money. You spend it on what you want. Can I recommend you buy it from Temu? Probably not. I don't know if I could recommend anybody buying from Temu. I do, just for the simple fact that it's my money and I will make that decision for myself. And if I choose to do it for the purposes of a video, then I'm going to do it. But I don't know if I can sit here and say, yeah, definitely go there. Yeah, probably not. So if you can find it from somewhere else and you want to buy it, do it, because I'm pretty impressed with it. So that's another fake Lego video. This one more so in the vein of fake Lego, because that's exactly what this one is. Is there any other sets you'd like me to check out? Is there any that you've seen that you're like, that are not built by Lego, like the Mold King sets, or any of those that you want me to check out? Let me know. Or you've seen that you're like, they're super cool, because I don't mind grabbing some other sets. I've been impressed so far, so I'm happy to check out more. You tell me what you think of this. Do you think it looks good enough? You can actually buy the stickers that say Star Wars on it, so if you wanted to replace that, you could, and I don't think anyone would notice, to be fair. Until you get up really close, because none of the little studs say Lego, but hey, that's what it is what it is. But as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. We do have channel memberships starting as little as £1, just to help support the channel and get like little like name things and stuff. I will start naming channel members at the end of videos. There's 2 tiers at the moment. The second tier gets to vote on lightsaber videos, which lightsabers I should review. They get special like little icons and things like that, and priority videos, so you get the videos a day earlier than anybody else. I am looking at adding a new tier where if you join, you'll get a free Fulcrum and the Force t-shirt. So yeah, so if you want to do that, head over to the membership. But if you just want to stay and just watch these videos, then that's all good too. But until next time, don't forget, we are one with the Force, and the Force is with us.